Helldivers, we've got fresh new orders from Command, and this time, it's not brought to me by my array of malware, but by these lovely little listening posts that I've started to set up throughout the galaxy. There's a newfound saying within the Super Earth government. By the time the Ministry of Truth knows anything, the Angel knows everything. And that remains true now. So let's read the words. The words and the brass on what they want you to do next. The Helldivers have proven themselves specimen retrieval experts and stalwart allies of scientific progress, in addition to democracy's most elite defenders. I guess the second time is the charm. At most of the time, there's not enough left of our enemies to gather samples from anyway. That's just how we operate, I'm afraid. An enemy aerosolized into meat confetti is truly an enemy that is defeated. After innumerable scientific expeditions, the Xeno-Entomology Center has more than enough terminus specimens to progress development on gloom-resistant technology. Promising! That was fast. Is it just me, or is everyone else eager to regain control of the galactic window locks on the celestial minivan so that we can finally clear the air of Grandpa Buggy's fart cloud that he seems so amused with? Those of you who have to suffer long family road trips with old folks, you know what I'm talking about, and it's not fun. Already, the samples collected by the Helldivers have allowed the xenobiologists to achieve promising results. Gloom-like environments can now be artificially created in laboratory conditions, allowing testing of filtration systems and spore-resistant materials. Extremely low-frequency electromagnetic waves have proven effective at penetrating defensive gloom and may enable orbit-to-ground communication and long-range radar astronomy. Oh, this is huge! If we can create gloom-like conditions in a lab, we can figure out how the Terminids are doing it and shut them down for good. And if we can force the gloom to part for us, we can create hospitable conditions for our own ground operations. Oh yeah, we got Buggy on the run now. Much work remains, but thanks to the Helldivers, the first expedition into the gloom and its subsequent acquisition of its potentially vast E-710 reserves may soon be within reach. And if we can discover the intended location of where the Illuminate intend to open a portal from within the gloom to Super Earth, we can shut that down too while we're at it. I know it's a harsh timetable to develop this technology, discover the portal site, and liberate that planet in a week and a half's time, but taking a potential enemy off the table when it comes to the siege of our home world is very worth it, in my opinion. Especially since you can't say Terminids without mentioning collateral damage in the same sentence. The next subject for this memo reads as such. Intel from the staging grounds for the Automaton Jet Brigade on Keough has finally been deciphered and the source of the violent unit identified. The factories that produce the robotic marauders is located on Chort Bay. Veteran Helldivers will never forget the Jet Brigade's reign of terror that nearly prevented the construction of the Democracy space station. The bot unit was ultimately routed by the Helldivers, but the subsequent, there's a typo here, Illuminate invasion gave the Automatons a chance to retreat and recover. Intel analysts have understood the Automatons to be intent on reconstructing the Jet Brigade, another typo here. Projections indicate that the unit is likely partially rebuilt. Striking now, deep in Automaton territory, will help prevent the recovery of this unit's full strength. Our citizens finally have been afforded the opportunity for justice, for citizens murdered and material value destroyed. The Helldivers are ordered to strike deep into Automaton territory with the objective of liberating Chort Bay and destroying the Jet Brigade factories there. Especially relevant, as Mercy tells me from what he's been hearing within the Automaton Collective because of his spy work, the mainframe is hard at work on solving the technological and logistical problems behind turning the Jet Brigade into their own fished units. Just imagine, no longer mere jetpack-wearing kamikaze bombers, but automatons that could fight and move like Helldivers can, connected to the automaton artillery infrastructure of a planet and can call in strikes anywhere, from any time. Well, they're not going to get the chance because the only evolution the Jet Brigade is going to see is going from alive, evil coffee makers to dead ones. This next major order, lasting another 4 days and concluding Monday, February 3rd, Eastern Standard Democratic Time has only a singular victory condition. Liberate Chort Bay. There are two most likely paths toward this end. Finish the push through Vernen Wells, smash through Menkent and siege Chort Bay directly, or through Lesath and Chort Bay immediately after. Normally, I'd go with the shortest route possible. But there's more at stake here than simply planets conquered or contracts fulfilled. A fallen Helldiver, Colin Koff, recently lost his life. To a car accident, of all things, proving that Helldivers, while invincible on the battlefield and standing tall as democratic gods of war, are not as immortal as we would wish outside of it. This man loved smashing automaton bases and was a true ally to Super Earth, and I humbly propose that we lay siege to the Phact domain in such volume that he may bear witness to our glory from heaven itself. To that end, I have submitted my own name for this major order. Operation Cough Push. Let's make him proud, Helldivers. I'll see you planetside. Radio Angel over and out.